Good morning, guys. My name is Rosie from Rosie's Miracle Oils, and I'm here to bring you the verse of the day and to tell you a little bit more than the verse of the day. But first, let me read the verse of the day, and then I'll tell you why I'm here. The verse of the day comes from Romans 12:10, and it says, "Be devoted to one another with brotherly affection as members of a family. Give preference to one another in honor." Give preference. And I read the whole chapter. It goes on to say, do not think of yourself higher than the next person. Treat everybody with love. And God had been telling me for months that love, guys, love is the key to relationships, to solving problems, to everything. But what about your enemies? Do you love them? It says anybody who's persecuting you, you show me, you show Christ, and you love them, even if you have to love them from afar, but do not harbor resentment or anything like that. Leave wrath for me. And he says, I will repay. Vengeance is going to come from me. And so you renew your mind. You keep on trucking, like I said on the verse of the day in the community page. You keep on trucking in love and leave everything else to me. And then if you keep on trucking in love, your mind is going to be renewed each day more and more and more, and you're going to be more and more connected to God, who's going to guide your life and guide you into your success. So the reason I'm bringing you the verse of the day today is because we're having a storm in Texas, and we're having to stay home. And so I had time to come in front of the camera. And because so many things have happened in my life, guys, recently, I know for sure that we need to know the verse of the day. Why? Because, the fires in LA, the earthquakes in San Francisco, and more is coming. Will you watch out for New York? A lot more is coming, guys. And when it does come, a lot of us that are not close to God, we're going to start getting closer to God, because we're going to know that vengeance belongs to Him and the wrath is coming from Him, right? And I'm not saying that He's causing the fires, but He's allowing them. Why? Because every knee is going to have to bow. Every knee is going to have to bow. And if you are one that is going to get close to God, guess what? You're going to be persecuted. You're going to have warfare in your hands. And how do you fight warfare? With the verses. That's why it's so important to write the verse, to know the verses. And if you don't know them, guys, start learning some, because you're going to have to speak it out to fight. You're not going to be able to fight with flesh and bones, with your mouth, with your mind. You're not going to be able to fight that way. You're going to have to fight with His words. For there's a verse says, for the weapons of this world are not carnal, but they're mighty to bring down strongholds. And so if I don't get to come live and tell you the verse of the day, I'm going to post it. I'm going to post the picture of the verse, and then I'm going to post the interpretation of what I hear God telling me when I'm reading it, because it is so important. I cannot stress how important it is to know verses. Those are weapons. These verses are like, imagine a backpack full of weapons. Each verse is a little weapon, and when there's time, there's going to be a hard time, and you get one of the verses and you throw it at whatever's causing you pain, strain, or discomfort, or persecution. You're going to throw it at it and it's going to stop. So this weekend, I live in Texas, and I was told, or I felt it in my spirit to go to San Antonio, which is a nearby city. And honestly, I didn't want to go to San Antonio. And I was like, I've never been anywhere by myself. Like just to go to another city and just roam around. Even though San Antonio is one of my favorite cities in the world, and I've visited a lot of places in the world. Anyways, I went, and I literally saw warfare, guys. That's why I went. I saw the warfare of evil and good, of light and darkness. I saw people marching for abortions, and I saw people marching for pro-life. I saw, I literally had so much power from God. I saw so many people just came to talk to me out of nowhere. A lot of them were homeless people, and I was able to, without telling them, I was able to calm that spirit out of them. Why? Because I knew verses in my head. I was like, I was I took authority from Luke 10:19, and I said, you know what? I was given authority to cast down demons, to trample over lions and serpents, and it was like if I was on assignment or like I was being tested in some way. But it all plays into know your verses. Know your verses, because the more that happens in the world, the more that you're gonna want to kneel. You're gonna want to kneel. You're gonna want to know more about this God, this powerful God that allows things to happen. But you're gonna want to know, like, also, like, why are things happening? And so once you know, and once you know that you have authority through the Word of God, you're gonna want to use it. So that's it for today, guys. Stay tuned, because I'm gonna come on live tonight, and I'm gonna show you how I mix the oils for my face that have reversed a lot of the aging process. And if not reversed, for sure it has stopped it. Even though I've been through, oh my God, if you just knew my life, I cannot wait to tell you my testimony. Under so much pressure and warfare, I should have aged a lot more, but I'm not. I went through the fire like Daniel, and I don't even feel like I'm burnt. I feel very, very good. And I want to pass on that information to you guys, and this is what my channel is all about. Another thing that I heard was prepare. Prepare for what? Prepare, and I'll do another video about that. But yeah, I think it's preparing all kinds of senses of the way. Prepare, prepare with the Word of God. Prepare your pantries, your physical kitchen pantries. Prepare those. Prepare your physical bodies. And I did some videos on if you prepare your immune system, maybe you won't get some of those viruses that are coming. And what happens if you do already get the flu or a virus? What do? Then you can prepare by knowing what to do. I did a video on that. So there is so much for me to tell you guys of what I hear. So just stay tuned and subscribe to this channel, so that whatever I hear, I will bring it to you. And I'm not the only voice. There's a lot of voices out there. Just make sure that you have discernment enough to know which voice to listen to. And how will you know? By knowing the Word. Don't listen to just us. Listen to the Word of God. It's going to tell you exactly what to do, and it's going to give you discernment, and it's going to help you hear better. Bye, guys.